Hello, welcome to Circle Time today. I'm so glad to see you again. Today we're going to have a whole lot of fun talking about dinosaurs. But before we do, let's figure out when the dinosaurs were created. Let me get Sue and we'll do our Bible story. Sue, come on up. Our friends are back today and we're excited about hearing our Bible story. Are you ready? Well, the Bible, God's holy word, remember we learned about that with letter B, tells us about some days of creation. In the beginning, remember, God created everything. On day 1, he created the heavens and the earth. On day 2, he created the sky. On day 3, he created the land and plants. On day 4, he created the stars and the moon and the sun. On day 5, he created the flying animals and also the sea creatures. And on day 6, he created animals and people. And those animals were land animals, including the dinosaurs. They were created on the 6th day. Did you hear that? That was the same day that people were created. So animals and people were all created by God on the 6th day. On the 7th day, he rested. Boy, that was a lot of things to create. I'm so glad that God created dinosaurs. They're very fun to learn about, and that's what we're going to do today. Let's get started, Sue. If you'll sit on the carpet, we'll start our calendar time. So you might remember what the month is. What month is it? It's October. Very good. We have to count to find out what the number is for today. So help me count if you will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Today is October, but we won't say 9, we'll say 9th. Today is October 9th. The year is 2020. So let's put that all together. October 9th, 2020. Go all the way up the calendar. You'll see that today starts with an F. F sounds like this. So be listening as we do our Days of the Week song to see if you can decide what today is. Here we go. I need you to help by clapping 2 times. 1, 2. 1, 2. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 So what day is it today? Today is Friday. Today is Friday. Yesterday was the Thursday. Tomorrow will be Saturday. And then there's Sunday. So we won't have class tomorrow or Sunday, but we'll be back here on Monday. Okay, it's time to check the weather. So look outside and see what the weather's like at your house today. Okay, did you take a look? Do you know what the weather's like? It's raining at my house today. When I do like this, I want you to put whatever weather it is at your house, okay? Here we go. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? It is, it is out today. It is out today. Okay, so we checked the weather. We know what day it is, so that means it's time now for our sight word. Our sight word for today is the same as yesterday. We're going to practice it again. Can you remember what this word is? This word is and. Can you say that? And. What's this word? And let's see if you remember the word we learned earlier. What word is this? Ah, very good. Or A, but it's kind of like this. I want a piece of candy. So what's this word? And what's this word? A. These are sight words, and pretty soon when you see these words, you'll be able to tell exactly what they are, but we'll keep practicing that, okay? Okay, our letter for today is the letter E. E looks like this. Oh, it's not letter E. I'm so sorry. It's letter D. I said the wrong letter. Today's letter for us in this class is D. And so D looks like, I have to grab my card. I'm sorry. Here it is. D looks like this. D looks like this when it's uppercase and this when it's lowercase. And I'm going to show you how to write it, okay? So for letter D, for big letter D, you're going to make the number 1. And then you're going to blow one big bubble like this. One big bubble. That's the big letter D. I'll show you how it looks on the handwriting house, okay? So remember, big letters are upstairs and downstairs. So let's take a look. We use number 1 a lot. Number 1 starts lots of letters, so we know how to do that. Just upstairs to downstairs, and then one big bubble. So 1 and one big bubble. That's the letter D. You can practice along if you want to. And if you want the handwriting house sheet, you can get that. I'll put a link below. But you can even skywrite if you don't have any paper right now and you want to try. You can just skywrite 1 and one big bubble. So let me show you the little d, okay? It starts the same as the big D. We're going to start with a 1. So here we go. There it is. And now we're going to blow a little bubble. And it's kind of like the little B. When we did the little B, we put a bubble this way. For little d, we're going to just put our little bubble the other way. See, it looks a whole lot like the B. So let's take a look at what that looks like on our handwriting house, okay? It's a little letter, but it's a teenager letter. And remember, the teenager letters can sometimes go upstairs or even in the basement. So this one is going to start as the number 1, upstairs and downstairs, and then one little bubble this way. Let me show you again. 1 and a little bubble. 1 and a little bubble. One little bubble. That's the letter D. That's the lowercase or little letter D. Let me show you what D sounds like. D sounds like this. D, D, D. D says D as in dinosaur. D says D, D, D. So have a game that you can play today. I'm going to say, what does D say? And then I want you to stand and stomp, stomp, stomp as you say D, 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 like a big dinosaur, okay? Let's try that together. What does D say? D, 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 D. Very good. Let's try that again, okay? What does D say? D, 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 D. Wow, we were big dinosaurs. You can keep practicing that later today and practice what letter D says. Now let's talk about our number today. Our number for today and for this whole week has been the number 1. We're taking it slow so that we can remember what each of them looks like, how to count them, and how to write them. So there are more letters in the alphabet than there are numbers. So we'll take our numbers slow and then we'll add some extra things too along the way. So I have some dinosaur bones. These aren't dinosaur bones, but I'm going to pretend that they are. They're popsicle sticks, and I want you to help me count them, okay? Okay, how many bones do I have? 1. Okay, let me show you another one. How many bones is this? It's just 1. How many bones is this? It's 1. Now, what you can do if you want to is you can take all the dinosaur bones that you can find. You can bury them in your sandbox if you have one, and then you can dig them up and try to count them one by one by one. Also, if you don't have a sandbox, here's an idea. You can get a big bucket with a lid and you can fill it full of a big bag of rice from the grocery store if the grown-up at your house says that you can. And then you can keep the lid on it when you're not using it. But it's fun to take the lid off. You can bury your dinosaur bones and dig in there, and then you can put it on a sheet if you're worried about it getting everywhere. So that's a pretty cool idea today. It will help you with your counting, and it has to do with our theme this week, which is dinosaurs. So our shape for this week is the oval, and I have something to show you that is an oval. It's a dinosaur egg. So let me show you that. Dinosaurs are pretty fun, and I cannot wait to talk about them. Look at this egg. What shape is this egg? This is an oval. Very good. Eggs are in the shape of ovals. An oval is kind of like a circle, but it's squished. So do you remember that? We made a circle with our hands and then we squished it. And we said that that was an oval. If you haven't painted with the toilet roll that we squished and painted earlier, let me see if I can find mine. I don't see mine right away. But if you haven't done that, remember you can squish your toilet roll and make and stamp some ovals. If you'd like to today, that would make really fun dinosaur eggs and you can color them really pretty. So that's just another idea for ovals. I wanted to show you a couple of things too. I forgot for us to count some cards that I brought today for our number. So I want to see if we can do that really quickly. So help me count these dinosaur cards if you would. Just say the number that you see here. That's number 1. Very good. 2 dinosaurs. 3 dinosaurs. 4 dinosaurs. 5 dinosaurs. We counted one by one, counted by ones up to 5. I have something else I'd like for us to try, and we're going to see if we can decide which is first and which is last. Look at these cards. This shows a baby dinosaur that has hatched out of its egg, and this one shows an egg that's about to crack. Okay, so which one happened first? Did you guess this one? This one is first and this one is last. Let's try it again. Here we have a dinosaur that's looking at a fish. And this one shows a dinosaur that has caught a fish. Which happened first? Very good. This is first, and that means this is last. I have one more. Here we have a dinosaur, and there are leaves on this plant. In this picture, we also have a dinosaur, but there are no leaves left on the plant. Which happened first? Did you guess this one? Or this one? Which happened first? First, there were leaves on the plant, and then the dinosaur ate them up. First, last. You did a great job with that. Can we look back just a moment at the ground where the baby dinosaur was hatching? What color is this? It's brown. Very good. And that's our color this week, brown. Can you also tell me what color is this plant? It's brown. Do you remember how to spell brown? It's spelled like this, B-R-O-W-N. Can you say that with me? B-R-O-W-N, B-R-O-W-N, B-R-O-W-N. That's how you spell brown. Okay, and that was our color. So we did our sight word, our letter, our number, our color, our shape. Now it's time for our theme learning. We're going to learn all about dinosaurs today. So we've already learned a little bit already during our Bible time today. We learned that dinosaurs were created by God on the sixth day. So I want to show you a picture of some different kinds of dinosaurs. And these are only some. There are lots more different kinds of dinosaurs. Do you see dinosaurs today? Have you ever seen any running around? No, that's because they're extinct. Extinction means that they don't live anymore, but they used to, and they lived right alongside people. In fact, they were even on Noah's Ark. Maybe not the big, giant Brachiosaurus, maybe a smaller one, or maybe even a baby one, but they were on the Ark. Dinosaurs are super cool to learn about. This man in the picture is called a paleontologist. Anyone can be a paleontologist if they really like to study about fossils and dinosaurs and history. This paleontologist is carefully removing the dirt from around this giant dinosaur bone. What's going to happen when he gets all the dirt removed? He's going to put them together. Dinosaur bones, all put together like a puzzle, make up a skeleton. You can see these skeletons in museums. This is the skeleton of a T-Rex or Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's at the Smithsonian Museum in Washington. That was pretty cool learning a lot about dinosaurs today, and I just bet you know even more than that. I want to read you a little story about dinosaurs and then we'll say goodbye for today, okay? This book says, "Here comes the dinosaurs." Apatosaurus. Here comes a dinosaur, see it rise. This dinosaur can touch the skies. It really can't touch the skies, but it was very big. In fact, here's an idea for you to do today. This is an Apatosaurus and it was about 80 feet long. And so what you can do is take some yarn and measure out 80 feet and then stretch it out, maybe even outside, and you can see just how big an Apatosaurus really was. Let's look at the next one. The next one is a Triceratops. Here comes a dinosaur, see it munch. This dinosaur has leaves for lunch. Here's a Stegosaurus. Here comes a dinosaur, see it go. This dinosaur is heavy and slow. This is a Compsognathus. I might not be saying that right. Here comes a dinosaur, see it race. This dinosaur can run and chase. Let's see the next one. This one is a Tyrannosaurus Rex or T-Rex. Here comes a dinosaur, see it eat. This dinosaur likes lots of meat. The next one is an Ankylosaurus. Here comes a dinosaur, see it thump. This dinosaur has lots of bumps. Now I want you to pick your favorite, okay? Here come the dinosaurs, see them rest. Which dinosaur do you like best? I'm going to ask Sue which one she likes best, okay? Sue, come on out here. We want to know which dinosaur you liked best, okay? Come on up. Sue, which dinosaur was your favorite? Oh, really, Sue? Sue liked the T-Rex or Tyrannosaurus Rex. Sue, you must be very brave. Well, I hope you had a fun time learning about dinosaurs today. Tomorrow, we're going to learn about letter E, and E is for eggs. We're going to learn all about chickens and eggs. We're even going to crack an egg and see what's inside tomorrow. I'll see you then. Have a great day. Goodbye, everyone.